Hello friend, welcome back to the Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. I'm performing a lot of different services on this 2004 Toyota RAV4, and I think this one you really wanna see. This one involves the automatic transmission and its old fluid. In different video I showed you how to inspect the fluid for the quantity and quality. And what we have found, that the oil is really dirty, brown, burnt, it smells bad, and it really needs to be replaced. And in this video you can see arguably the easiest way how to improve the health of your vehicle, right, and perform automatic transmission fluid flush. It's not the best way or most thorough, but I believe it's the easiest way and everybody can do it by themselves. Let me show you what I will do with it and why I will film it for you, because as I said, I believe with very simple tools you can do it by yourself, and you don't need $8,000 flushing machine, which obviously you will be not buying to work on your own Toyota. And of course the first step will be to remove as much as possible of that old fluid which is inside out of the transmission. There are two easy ways. You can either use the fluid evacuator if you own one, or you just get underneath the car and open the drain plug and remove that fluid that way. And I'm not trying to impress you how great evacuator I own. I'm just trying to show you there are different ways, trying to help you that you can do it by your own. And because of that I will show you both ways. So first I have to remove the dipstick, right, from that dipstick tube, wipe it off and put it on the side. And then I have this clear tube, right, which is fitting in the dipstick tube right here, and I need to put it all the way in that it hits the bottom of the pan, right, so I need to feel it. Hopefully it's long enough. Okay, now it's stopped. So in this case the evacuator and the tube are long enough. I already had to put it on some pedestal, because one of the things about this evacuator is that these dummies sold it with two short tubes, right? It's annoying. Another annoying thing, by the way, is they didn't mark this in the quarts or gallons. It's marked in the liters, and absolutely stupid numbers. The first number, the mark on it is 1.7 liters. I mean, who is in charge of this design? That person, I don't understand what's in his head, honestly. This transmission, the drain and refill, I'm supposed to take 3.7 quarts, right? That will be helpful if it was marked in the quarts. No, it starts on the 1.7 liters. Go figure. Also, when I bought it, I was super, stoked that it will be removing all the fluid, right? It's touching the bottom of the pan, so it must take all of it out, right? Well, in my experiences, it's not true, right? And we will see how much will be remaining in that pan a little bit later. I show you. It's still running, and I wanted to show you those measures, right? There's some mark here. It continues with 1.7 liter, 3.4, 5.1. These are the only marks which are on it. It's bizarre. When you hear this sound, that means the evacuator pulled everything what it can, right? It's done, and we can move underneath the car. Just to show you, how much I pulled out, but I cannot tell you how many quarts it is. I'm sorry. Now let's go to see what I have done immediately in beginning, right? So this is the transmission pan, oil pan, right? And here is that drain plug. So let's go and open that and see if there is any fluid remaining. And the tool for this plug is hex number 10, right? It's Toyota. We are metric. Always make sure you put that all the way in, that you don't strip that bolt, right? This one is pretty tight. Let me get a bigger bar. Let's see if that long ratchet will help me. Shoot. Okay, this is really tight. That's not right. So let's bring the half drive size snap-on. This will make a difference. I hope so. All right. Completely different story, as you saw, right? Immediately gave up. So yeah, you better have the right tools for the job, right? And look how much fluid is already coming, and that's just slightly loose. I will undo that plug right now, and let's see what will happen. Oh yeah. And I kind of expected that, right? It's running out really big time. I did expect that. It's my past experience, right, with that evacuator. When I bought it, I was super excited about it, right? But later on, I found out that it's basically not really taking all of the fluid, which will be okay, but if it was just tiny bit remaining. But look how much. I will show you in that catching pan when it will stop dripping, how bad the fluid is and how much was remaining there. And as I said, I could have done this in beginning, but I wanted to entertain you with those possibilities and also show you different tools. Here you can see that plug itself, right? The gasket is still stuck here on the pan, so I will remove that and replace it with the new one. And when it will stop dripping, of course, I have a time, so I want to get most of the fluid out. And I will torque it to the 40 Newton meters. Once again, 40 Newton meters. And while it's still dripping, I can show you how that oil is bad, right? How nasty it is. This is supposed to be red, and right now it's a dark brown, right? It smells as a burnt oil slightly, right? So it was definitely a long time ago due as a preventative maintenance. Here you go, electronic torque wrench, 40 Newton meters, right? That's what we need to put there. Correctly seat the tool and torque it correctly until it will make that sound. Did you hear that? That's how it goes, and it's exactly 40, not a little tiny bit more. I'm gonna perfectly clean it, right? If that was my last change, but I will repeat it one more later. So I don't have to clean it so much. Now it's time for this super long funnel, right, which I'm putting in the dipstick tube, right? And I will have to hold it there, right, that it doesn't come out. Now, what type of fluid? So if you look in the owner's manual, right, this vehicle, this RAV4 is taking type 4. I will never use anything that genuine. Look at the color. That is how it's supposed to look like, right? Very light red color. I will never use anything that genuine Toyota, right? And I urge you to do the same. Why you wanna save $1 on the quart, right? When the drain and refill is supposed to be 3.7 quarts, right? So 4 quarts. And when you repeat it, right, when you do it twice, it's 8 quarts. Why you will try to save $1 or $2 on 1 quart and risk you will destroy your transmission? Does that make any sense? I know there will be comments and I'm using this and it's okay and I saved so much. I don't care. I own Toyotas and Hondas vehicles only. We have 2 Hondas and 1 Toyota. Obviously I service them, right? I don't bring it to the service. And in either brand, I will not use any other fluid than original manufacturer. And I'm happily paying the dealer price. I don't care. Now you see how slowly I'm pouring it? That tube is very small diameter, right? So you cannot just pour it all the way there. It will start overflowing here and you will just make a lot of mess. So this is the part when you have to take your time and let it go slowly. And in the case of this RAV4, I will pour approximately 3.5 and then I will start measuring and go on the test drive. And basically, after the test drive, after the oil will mix with the remainings of the old one which is still in the system, I will come here back and I will repeat exactly the same thing. So I'm doing it twice, right? And after that, and only after that, I will be done with this flush. And that's what I said. This might be not the best way, not using the $8,000 flushing machine, but it's certainly easy way, and I believe everybody can use it and do it by themselves and not paying some expensive service, let's say $400, $500 for this flush. So this is definitely, if it's done correctly, it's a good way to save money and do it by yourself. So thank you for watching. Make sure you are subscribed. I have way more videos coming your way soon. See you later, my friend.